Hey everybody, this is Dave with Blue Line Battle Sports, and today I just want to go over an upgrade to my loadout for this year because honestly, 2025, I plan on hitting some more milsim events as opposed to just doing walk-on play. And honestly, my primary is not milsim friendly. Now, before I get into it, I do love this gun. I really haven't gone over it on any of my videos. You've seen it in some of them while I'm playing. But essentially what this is, I just went for the lightest possible gun I could make, just to see, one, if I could do it, two, getting a little older, getting a little slower, wanted something that would be a little less fatigue on long play days, so I built something super light, and this gun is just that. I mean, this thing weighs next to nothing. It's all AirTac customs with the exception of the stock. This is a Mac Airsoft stock, and obviously this is not AirTac, it's a Kel-Tec amplifier. It's on there because it's pretty, and I like it, and it sounds cool when I shoot at people with it, and that's why it's there. G&G lower, that was actually this was actually the original rental gun when I owned Arc Airsoft in California. This is our original rental, our very first original rental. So there's some sentimental value to it. So I upgraded it, did everything I could to it to make it as light as possible. It's running off a Polar Star jack. I got a Gorilla FCU in there. It's nothing short of amazing. I love this gun. The problem is, like I said, it's not milsim friendly. Even if a promoter were to allow me to take this to an event, it's just, I mean, everyone's trying to be as military as possible. This is just, it just ruins the immersion for everyone else. I'd probably have a lot of fun with it because, well, it's fast. I built it and I love it. But a lot of people will probably take issue with it, and honestly, it's not worth the hassle. So I have my favorite milsim gun that I owned, and that's, unfortunately, I already did the video before I had a chance to show you the unupgraded version of it, but here's a picture of my Valken ASL. I love that gun. I did a lot with that gun. I had it upgraded, and unfortunately, from what my latest tech is telling me, when we upgraded it, the tech that did the work had over-greased the gears, it had gotten all over the Titan, it had caused a bunch of shorts, and it basically ruined the gun. So it sat useless in my gear bag for probably the better part of 2 years, and I figured, well, I want to bring it back, and I want to make it light, like I have the, this one, my speedsoft gun, if you want to call it that. I wanted it light, or as close to this weight as possible, because again, it's just comfortable. I can carry it all day with no hassles whatsoever. It's just, I don't even need a sling for it. It's super light. Like I don't wear out carrying it. And I thought, it'd be really cool to have something like that for milsim, where just all day, every day, I could play with it, and it wouldn't bother me at all. So I took the Valken and I did this to it. I went out, I got a rail, or I'm sorry, a rail and handguard, whatever you want to put it, from Mac Airsoft. The inside the rail, there's another blue carbon fiber tube, just like the one on the on this one. All right, so it's got a real nice blue look to it, but it's subdued because under a black carbon fiber rail, and the thing is super, super light. My muzzle device, flash hider, whatever you want to call it, is just from another airsoft gun that I don't use anymore, and I took it off and I never used it again, and I decided to paint it black and I put it on this project. And this is a really cool product. It's meant to have a tracer inside the blue carbon fiber tube. It's got to be a smaller tracer. I think it's a mini type C, I think is what they said on their website, something like that. I don't know. I don't use a lot of tracers because I play mostly outdoor. I didn't want to do that. That's about here. There's a set of threads that are in there. You don't need an outer barrel if you purchase this. You take your whole outer barrel assembly off and just slide this over. There's something in there that braces it. It's got threads on it. I put an outer barrel extension on there so I could have my muzzle device outside. And I can put a tracer on it for night games, or if I go play indoor with it, then that's not a problem. I dropped a Laylox carbon fiber buffer tube on this and a Striker Industries stock. Again, lightweight, so cutting weight down. And then, of course, I went and HPA'd it. I took out all the guts, which is going to, again, drastically reduce your weight. I just dropped in the Nexxus gearbox. Here's a quick video of it performing. The Nexxus is fantastic. It's the simplest upgrade you could possibly do if you want to get an HPA. If you can take your gearbox and motor out of your AEG, you can install and use with no problem, unless your gun's weird, the Nexxus HPA engine. It's simply, you remove your screws, drop it in. it lined up perfectly. I had no problems with alignment. I took it out to test fire it earlier. It's dead on. I do need new bucking because it's an older hop up. It's the one that came with the Valken. I didn't upgrade the hop up. Maybe I should. Maybe I will later. Right now, I've got a 75-degree bucking on the way and a new nub just to get it running well. But this is my idea for a combination of a milsim / speedsoft gun. TacSim, if you will. I don't know what else to call it. I'm trying to show you as much as possible. It's very nice. Super lightweight. It's maybe a pound heavier than the speedsoft gun. I should be able to carry this all day, use this all day. I'm really excited for this year's milsim season. I'll be hitting striker events coming up. I'm going to try and get to a couple of American milsim events. I love those guys. Always have. And maybe TCA if the budget and or spouse allows it. So that's what we're going for this year, is hitting some milsim events, but I wanted a speedsoft-ish gun, but it was still very much a milsim type gun. So that's where we're at. That's what I did. If you guys like the build, you want to see a how-to with the install of the gearbox, I suppose I could take the gun apart and do an install for you guys if that's what you really want to see. So let me know in the comments. Give me a like and a subscribe so you can get more stuff coming up. I'm going to have a gameplay video of this coming up probably within the next couple days or next week because I'm going to be taking it out this weekend to run it through its paces. I got brand new mags to go with it. I'm really excited to use EPMs. I haven't touched them yet. I'm really excited to see what I can do with 1,000 rounds a game. So guys, it's Dave with Blue Line Battle Sports. Hope to see you guys out on the field.